I can't keep this a secret anymore. I know you've been controlling me. Hey guys, Kuderi Ghost here, and welcome back to A Better Tomorrow, and this is again the Monika story, so we're playing as Monika. So, anyway, hello everyone. Oh, did you not follow me? I'm sorry. Now the atmosphere's gone. I stood up from my chair to greet him. Ah, Ku, you're finally here. Welcome to the club. So this is the literature club? It sounds like you already know everyone, right? Yeah, that's right. He's a pain, but yeah. Great, we don't need to introduce then. Sit down, we made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. Natsuki made you cupcakes. Oh, really? Hey, that was before I met you. What, do you hate me now? No, I don't hate you, I just dislike you, that's all. A lot of this happened in the main story, so if you want to go check that out, that's just check out my channel, you'll find it. Natsuki, we get it. Oh no, this is getting bad. Come on, Monika, think. Yuri, I want cupcakes. Right, as I was about to say something, Sayuri suddenly interrupts me. Right, I'll get them. Then I'll make some tea again. I took a seat at the tables, and Sayuri does the same thing. Natsuki goes back to the closet to get a wrapped tray, and Yuri opens the closet to get her tea set. From what it appears, they both look like they're trying to avoid each other. Just making sure my mic's on. Ku takes a seat near Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. Her cupcakes never seem to fail me. It's so cute! You surprised me once again, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs the first one and I follow. It's delicious. Sayuri talks with her mouth full and got the icing all over her face. Natsuki just makes the best cupcakes, huh? Well, yeah, Natsuki's cupcakes are one of a kind. I look around the cupcake and take a bite. You think she can show me how to make some? I need to know the recipe. You'll have to ask her later. I look at the tray to see napkins. Oh, hold on. I grab a napkin from the tray and gently clean the icing from on her face. That tickles. Hold still. I got to the last of the icing. Got it. See, now you're looking better. Just don't get icing on. Sayuri takes another bite and got the icing on her face again. Your face. I'm sorry, it's just this cupcake is so delicious. I'll clean my face, don't worry. I give Sayuri the rest of the napkins. Sure. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Wow, I didn't know you can keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Yuri, are you trying to impress another member? I'm not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I know. I don't really read that much, but I at least enjoy the tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I raise an eyebrow, then look back at Ku with a smile. So what made you consider the literature club? He started looking at all of us. Sayuri invited me to join and, well, I accepted. Joining a club is somewhat of a new thing for me, so I'm happy to be here. Then we're really happy you're here. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Ah, so you made the club? Yeah, that's right. I was the leader of the debate club last year, but to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something useful out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Wow, that was a mouthful. I told you, Monika's a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then it must be hard to start a new club since there's not a lot of new members. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like the literature club. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We always do our best. You know it. We all enthusiastically agree. I'm honestly shocked. I'm shook. I remember last week we were all miserable, and now that a new member is here, we're all back to our normal selves. But I don't want everyone to forget about Ku 1.0. They're two different characters, just so you know. Sometimes they're talking about the old Ku, sometimes they're talking about the new Ku. Don't mind it. So Ku, now that class is over, and since you said you don't read a lot, I was wondering what kind of books you'd like to read. Well, he stops drinking the tea and looks slightly up. I do. While they were discussing about books, I couldn't help but stare at Ku. His height is nearly passing Yuri's, and appears to be a bit taller than Ku. Oh, than Ku 1.0. But Natsuki was right. He does remind me of Ku 1.0, specifically his eyes. Maybe this is why everyone is acting normal. You mean his eye? I slowly smiled at him. He doesn't seem to notice. I continued to listen in on their conversation. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. The topic of horror has caught my attention. Horror, huh? Mm-hmm. You read another one, Yuri? You must be really into that kind of stuff. I guess you could say that. But again, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Of course Monika's into horror. Look what she did to the look what she did to the people. She deleted them. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Like here, Yuri walks past me to get her bags, then pulls out a familiar book from it and returns. She hands Ku her book. You'll love this one. Portrait of Markov? Yep, the evil book itself. Go look up the theories on it. It's freaky, dude. It's a very engaging story. If it's alright, I can buy you one. I took a sneak glance at the front cover Yuri and Ku was talking about. It's, as I guessed, the same book that Yuri read before. For some reason, Yuri's been taking this everywhere she goes. Yeah. She must be a fanatic of that series, or it's a cursed book. Portrait of Markov. Ah, I hate horror. I know that already. Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to Ku for a split second. I just want to remind you, that's all. And we still know how you like to write cute things. Is that right? I don't know what she's talking about. Don't look at me. It's not me. It's Monika. But I am Monika right now, so. She does, like one time, she left a scrap of paper behind after the club meeting. She was working on a poem called Natsuki Once Again Interrupts Me. I get it. Jeez, trying to embarrass me in front of another new member? I didn't mean to embarrass you, Natsuki. I just want Ku to know more about you. And the fact that she's still baking cupcakes and writing poems still makes everything she does cute. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. That action reminds me of when Ku joined the club, Memories. How many times do I have to say, I'm not cute? Natsuki, you didn't tell me you write poems. It was none of your business. Why do you care? I think that's pretty impressive. She's so mean. I would like to hear one. No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them either. Come on, it can't be as bad as your attitude. What's so funny, Yuri? It's funny. Well, while Yuri was laughing at Natsuki, I noticed Ku looking at the clock. He appears to be confused by it. I look at the clock to see it ticking, but the arm's not moving. I stopped time? When did I do that? Oh no. He's gonna know. I jump to his face. She just throws all the other girls off the screen. Hey, Is something the matter? Natsuki and Yuri started noticing what he was doing. It's nothing, just been a long day. You better get used to it if you're joining. It's alright, sometimes school can take away our energy. Sometimes if emergencies happen, we can schedule club meetings at our homes. That way we don't miss out on our own meetings. But let's try to have our club meetings here next week. We always do. Whew, that was close. I sneakily preceded time. That's weird. Time stopped, but I don't remember even stopping it. Because that other person's doing it. If you saw the main story, there's another person that's been manipulating code, so you should really check it out. There'll be a card here if you want to check it out, or just look at my channel after the episode. I noticed them expecting me to continue. Anyway, a special thing we do is write poems. Poems? Suddenly, Sayori jumps in and interrupts me. Ooh, let me explain. Me. Ah, okay. Sayori, explain away. What we do every day is every time we go home, we all write our own poem, and then we share them during the next club meeting. I looked and smiled warmly at Sayori. I smile wormy at... It's always a way to express ourselves, so starting today, you'll be writing your own poems every day. I'll explain more of it later, but right now, let's celebrate. I slowly raise my tea and everyone gladly follows. To our new member. To joining the Literature Club. Everyone's bond increases by 3 points. Okay. I begin to explain more about the festival to Ku. The festival isn't until Monday, so we've got plenty of time to prepare. I gave him a sweet smile. Ku, welcome to the club. Welcome, Squidward. I do it every time. And I hope you have a fun year. Have fun this year. Rank. While I was about to leave, I realized, oh, Ku, I'm sorry for stopping you, but take this. I placed my bag on the floor to reach the girls' phone numbers. It's our phone numbers. You see, ever since this whole kidnapping started happening, it's now a rule for our club leaders to have contact with their members. The background music's confusing me because it's like when you're selecting stuff. I see. Sorry for telling you at the last second. See you tomorrow. I wave goodbye and reach for my bag, but Ku suddenly calls me. Actually, wait. Yeah? About poems. Yeah? Ku struggles to find words. I've technically never written one before, so I have no idea what to write. Oh. A member who doesn't write poems? It's shocking, but... Well, I can help you write one. How about this? During our club meetings, you can come up to me whenever you feel lost on what to write. That would be a great help, Monika. Thank you. Not a problem. I'll see you tomorrow. Ku's bond +2. I finally grabbed my bag from the floor and leave. I head down the stairs and left through the entrance. Alright. Where should I go? Go to town. Let's go to town. There's nothing else I should do here. I should get going. I slowly walk home. While walking home, I thought about everything that happened today. Most of it bad and some of it good. But now that the day's over, I can finally think about this mod. I gathered everything that happened today. Bonds, ranks, my choices, so many new features in this mod. But if the mod started like this, then how come the kidnapping started weeks before? Could this mod have given someone else the same power I have? Maybe this is how the mod starts. But how come I didn't know about this until now? Well, thinking about this makes my head hurt. Maybe a cold drink can cool me down. Oh, cool. This is pretty cool. Not gonna lie. This art. I don't know if it's custom. It looks custom. I don't know. But anyway, I head down to the convenience store. I suddenly slammed into a girl and she fell down. I'm sorry. Ow. Oh, it's Ghosty. The sister of the main character. The second main character. The one that just moved here, okay? Not the first one, not the one that got kidnapped. It's alright, I probably deserved that. I noticed she also dropped some shopping bags. Here, I'll help. Thanks. What's your name? Monika. Thanks, Monika. I'm Ghosty. Aha, then you're welcome, Ghosty. I look inside the bag. Inside shows some cooking supplies and 2 journals. It's for me and my brother, if you were curious. I see. You actually hit my head so hard. Where were you heading off to in such a hurry? I was just going to buy a drink, sorry, what about you? You could have went past me. I'm just looking around town, getting used to this place. Ah, someone new here. You're new here? Maybe showing her around town can keep her safe from being kidnapped. Then I can show you around town. You're too kind, but I don't think I want to go. I'm not taking no as an answer. I insist. You should know most of the places here. She looks down at her phone to see the time. Okay, let's go. I give Ghosty a tour around town. I show her most of the important locations, like the mall, the library, the school, and the park. After that, we went to the gas station to buy our drinks. We sat on the benches outside the station. That really helped, thanks. I now know more about this place. Ghosty places the straw in her cup. That's good. This town is pretty big. I just thought helping you can make you like this place more. I started drinking from my cup. After a little bit, I stopped drinking and stared back at her, and I thought about telling her about the kidnappings. Are you aware of the kidnappings? The kidnappings? I already know about that. That's actually why I hit you. Oh, to be honest, I wasn't really looking around. I was just too paranoid that I wasn't paying attention to my surroundings. I just hope my brother went home on time. If something happened to him, I don't know what I would do. I understand this place is too dangerous at night. I lost someone too, a close friend. The last time I saw him was when he left school. It was late at night when this happened. Oh, I'm sorry for that. Yeah. I strongly gripped my cup and looked up at the sky. I felt like I could have saved him, but I was too careless. I was the one who told him to stay a bit longer, and now he's gone, because of me. Don't say that. You couldn't have possibly have known about this. It's no one's fault. I know, except the kidnappers. But I still feel responsible. Ghosty pats my shoulder. It's not your fault. She looks at her phone. 5:30 p.m. I gotta go now. It's getting late. Please be safe. Wait, what's your classes? Classes? I don't go to school. I graduated before I moved here. Will I ever see you again? I'm sure you know the answer. Ghosty leaves. I just hope she stays safe. I stood up from the bench and went back home. I feel really exhausted, but I can't rest now. Need to find Ku. I can't give up. I need to save him. I open the door to my room and drop my bag. I stare back to the mirror. I can't keep this a secret anymore. I know you've been controlling me. That's why I've been acting all weird. Oh. You thought it was something else, didn't you? Oh, she knows. She knows about me. To tell you the truth, it's been irritating for me to see you making my choices. But I can see why. This is a mod after all. The bonds, the ranks, and the choices. I now understand. All this was meant for me. This is my second chance. I can finally be a hero to Ku, but I'm gonna be in control now. Which means you won't be in charge for a really long time. And you won't know my plan. It's kind of a spoiler. I will give you a hint though, it's a risky plan. There will be some casualties. Monika. Well, maybe a lot of casualties. But it'll be worth it. Trust me, I will save them. And no one is going to stop me. Okay. Oh, to be continued. Alright guys, so that ends the Monika story of A Better Tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching, and if you want to download the mod yourself, it'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see more, also, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Also, if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button to become a ghost. I appreciate both those things. Subscribing really helps. You see new content, it's great. And liking also helps. So I will see you next time. Peace.
I can see